Oh, we are live, and Flamino bot set a 15-3. Wow. That's not even that far off of the world record, is it? Jason is some Jan lap, turn 13 right now. Let's see if he can improve. He set a 16-1 on his first banker lap. It looks like he's still in a hot lap here. Here he comes, final corner, and he's pitting. What a bitch. Seb Flair slightly up on his time. Here he comes. Sev, he put himself on pole position for the Friday tier. He's up half a second here. I don't think he'll be able to reach 5 minute bot's time, though. That's really impressive. Fred the Red's wrecked at turn 2, or turn 3, right? He did that yesterday, like 3 or 4 times. He spun there. Sev Flair coming up to the line. It's going to be a really good time for him. That's a 15.8. It's a really good time, but 5 minute bot's on a different level. He's a different breed. He's a different animal. I am joined by Mr. Sequit today. Once again.
Hello, hello, hello.
Davide.
Yes, sir.
My boy Spenny. Full traction control, don't matter. He'll still play the top 5. 6 and 7 here. Second gear. Fred the Red's out of the session. Let's see what Spenny can do. Can he beat 5 minute bot? No, he just invalidated. Tess is right behind Mr. Chris Asian. And he's going to get held up with a little bit of dirty air in this middle sector. We'll see if it's an improvement for him, though. He was one of the quickest drivers in the Friday tier qualifying session. Looking pretty neat and tidy here from Tess. Not the quickest time, but it's going to be decent. Up 6/10. That's actually going to be really good. He could be up into the front 2 rows of the grid, but he's going to get a little bit of dirty air.
Dirty air through here, man.
Yeah, so I don't know why guys put their cars so close to the person in front when they don't need to. Like they're rushing it. Way too much. All right, Tess coming around the final corner. It is going to be a 16-4, puts in P6. Cohen on a lap. 17-3 right now on the board for him. Currently, EP Jordan, DHL, NRL Ben, iSolar, and Jim 111 have yet to set laps. And Cohen's fucked it up badly. Kevin Cow down on his lap. Innikilk, 6 and 7 now. Look pretty good. A little late on the throttle pedal, though. Turn 8, missed the apex. Yeah, this is not how you want to do the middle sector, guys. Wait, look at how much he's lifting off the throttle pedal, and then he's not even starting up the corners right. If you're gonna lift off that much, you gotta be pristine. He still have 16 seconds though, right? But it doesn't look like a great lap. Looks worse than his lap from yesterday that we watched. All right, what can he do? Through the final sector. Will he put it ahead of Kevin Cow? Yeah, I think he certainly will, but it's not going to be that good of a time.
17-6.
Not great at all. Maj is down on his lap. Jason Jay's on a lap, his 3rd lap of the session.
It just gets me. Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt, but it just gets me. You just know they're not of quality tier when, when they go out for the 2nd lap immediately when they have like 9% battery. Like, Innikilk is going to go for another run here. He's probably going to be like 8/10 down on his first sector time.
No, is he actually?
Oh, wow. He's actually just under a 10th. With no battery usage. Innikilk here.
Jay is flying. Oh, Jay fucked it up. Jay fucked it up.
No, let's go back to Innikilk.
He cut the end of, he was up a 10th too. He was up a 10th too.
Oh, Innikilk, that's not how you do it, brother. And it's an invalidation. Innikilk. I wanted you to finish that.
My boy Jim, the Swede. We got 3 super Swedes in the lobby today. 3 super
What about
Swedes.
Jojo here? He's coming to the start of the middle sector. See what he's looking like.
I'll go back to Jojo at some point. It doesn't look good?
Jojo backed off. I think he backed off. It sounded like he backed off. He's not using
not the greatest time. We're gonna watch Famino Bot. He's the one to watch. He's actually got clean air this lap, at least for the most part. He's got a Haas ahead of him with Jim.
He's got a Haas ahead of him.
But the Haas did his lap. The Haas did his lap, so he should go out of the way.
That's even worse. I would...
Look at... Bro, look how...
but that's a wheel for sure.
Logitech G29. He didn't look great, though. He looked like he had a little bit of traction loss. I bet he's down. Yeah, he's down by a 10th. Haas still is not getting out of his way for some reason. Just fucking move out of the way. He should get out of the way before turn 8.
They're not going to get out of the way, bro. He's going to... Who is that, by the way?
Is that Solar or is that Jim?
It's Solar, probably.
Oh, there goes
still,
Jim.
see, I don't like that, man. Just get out of the way earlier.
It's still good. It's still a really good lap, though. Look at this.
I know.
That
looked
decent
so
to
the middle sector.
I think. Oh, he's up 2/10s. What the fuck is going on here? Oh my gosh. That's a. Huh? What's the world record? Fact check.
14.8, 14.8, 14.7, something like that.
This is a really good time.
Dip this into the 14s.
Oh my gosh! He lost a tenth in the first and third sectors there. But he found like 3/10 in the middle.
That's insane.
That's an incredible lap. Seville flirted a 15.4 and he's not even on pole. He'll be shaking his head. Prof did a 16.3. Like, Prof's probably happy with that time, but he's still 1.2 off.
Oh, my God.
Alright, wait, let's look at PSGO Mexico. PC, F1. We'll see where Fight's timeline's up.
Let's see.
11 days ago, so on the same update. I mean, it's got to be competitive with the PCF1 guys.
Pretty competitive considering guy from one of our other leagues that we race in TCR is 1.1 seconds.
Yeah, and Prof is a good driver too. Prof is not shit. He's like a waste winner, or at least
he's
competitive.
Second in the title, right? He's second in the championship currently for Platinum, and that is a driver that is 1.1 seconds off the pace in 4th place. It just shows to go. It goes to show, excuse me. Seville Flare, quite quick as he spins the car, but he's quite quick.
Yeah.
Don't spin right there, you dummy.
Yeah, Jay sent us on Jay's on a lap. He set the early benchmark, which is actually a pretty good time at 16.1. He's really struggling though. Yeah, he keeps invalidating at the same corner. Jeez, and I keep catching him. Mej just backed out. He's trying to get another lap in. Tess is up, apparently. I guess we'll stay on board with Tess for now. Up 400s. So the pole time in PSGO was a 14.546. Fight's only 6/10 off of that. And that's in a 3 qualifying session too, like full quali. So that there's more track evolution there too. So that's actually really impressive for Fight. Like you have to really only consider Q1, right?
I guess.
Maybe Q2 would be the best representation with the track development. Like in Q1,
what was the lap again?
In Q1, 114.5.
Whoa. That's still a decent lap, 6/10 off.
Yeah, but the banker in Q1 was a 15.0 from the PSGO guys for like Lucas Blakely.
Okay, that's not bad.
Fight's gonna get another lap in here. He's got to rush to the line though. Prof's got to rush to the line too. They gotta get moving here. Well, they'll make it, I think.
They are definitely not gonna make it.
Seville Flair's not making it. He's given up. Fight's gonna make it. He's got 30 seconds to do Sector 3, but his tires are gonna be a bit fucked.
Why did you even go out there?
Yeah, Fight's got time. Fight needs to just...
people going out in the aisle lap is hilarious to me.
Yeah, we're gonna stick on board with Fight though.
Ferrari going out in the aisle lap, I don't... Okay.
Fight's about to do an insane lap here, guys. Can he improve on his 15.1 in his 4th lap of the session? Oh, he gets loose. But this is the guy we want to watch here. Seville Flare is not going to make it out for another lap. 8th gear, hitting around 205 as he approaches turn 1. 205, 206. Braking hard around the 100-meter board. Down into 3rd gear. A little bit more smoother than the last one. Oh, he invalidated immediately.
Invalidated it.
Fucking bitch. Maybe I want to see what he could do. Theoretically, he might keep on board. He might keep doing his lap. He was up half a tenth.
54.
Oh, damn, that sucks. I guess we'll go on board to Prof. Turn 4, up a tenth. Locks up, misses the apex. Sets him up for a bad turn 5. But he's able to compensate slightly. Turn 6 and 7. Bit cautious on the traction compared to guys like Firmino Bot. way slower than 5 minute bot through turn 8, turn 9, turn 10, not full throttle. Turn 11, cuts it pretty well. Turn 12, that's not bad from Prof, but it's not on the level we've seen from 7 Fight.
He's only up under a tenth.
And Fight fucked up anyway. He backed out of his
wide.
lap. Yeah. He's not going to improve by much here.
Fight me now, bot. It's just... oh,
yeah. He could. I think he would have improved if he didn't fuck it up.
Wow.
Prof still improves by a 10.
A second. That's 9.5 plus 10. Oof. It's... I don't know what I did the other day. I qualified 4th. I don't know what time I did, but...
It was like a 16.6 or 16.7.
Jesus. Second. That's a say. Yeah, no. That's a lot of time. Well.
Hey, I think Sev can compete with him. Maybe Jay, but I think the rest of the field is gonna be fighting for scraps. I mean, we're missing Verstappen, Bats, and Reaper. Those guys would have challenged. I think they would have been near Chris and Jay and Prof.
Yeah.
But you got the super Swedes there, Mej and Jordan. They'll have good race pace. Same with Ben, Tess, Benny, Jojo, Shomi, Freddy. I'd say the bad qualifyings. Yeah, Solar off three seconds. Fuegamal off 4 seconds. Wow, that's a big gap. You got NASCAR in the background.
Yes, sir. By the way, Daniel Kvyat is like 39th.
Oh, wow, that sucks.
38th. I don't know where.
Well, how's Kimmy doing?
I don't know. I can't. Oh, he's 28th.
I thought he'd be higher up.
Rockefeller's 31st.
Yeah, I thought Kimmy would be higher up because
I thought he would too.
in the rain. Yeah.
Yeah, but they didn't do many laps in the rain, bro. They stopped when it was a sheen track. They dried it out a little bit, waited for the sun to come out.
Is it like dry now or?
It's effective. It's wet, but it's a wet course. It's declared a wet course still, but it's dry lined.
Mm-hmm.
They're putting on dry tires on these cars.
All right. About to start in 10 seconds.
All right. Is formation lap off or on?
On.
Excellent.
All right. Let's see what tires these guys put on.
Yes, sir.
Ben, Fred, Solar, and Fuego will go for sauce. I like that move. Sets you up good for the race. Prof on mediums. Jordan, Jojo, Kevin all on mediums. Good decision. Everybody else on the hards is an idiot.
Homie. Whoa, was.
Josh the boss.
Josh the boss. Inika, look at that. Look at Ina. 12th place on the hards. Directly in the middle. We got the McDonald's sponsorship again.
Where at?
With the tires.
Really?
Yeah, look.
McDonald's
we got
sponsor.
strategy. Look at the tire difference. We got, whoa, Fabi bots spun it. Those tires are cool. It's going to be interesting to see. They're going to be alright, but it's definitely a little worry for the race. Make sure it don't happen during the race now, Fight Me Now bot. You got the pace that you absolutely dominate this thing. Let's bring it home. I like how the people who are starting on softs are 9th, 14th, 19th, and 20th. like they're going for it. Like
it's a good decision, man. Like you might as well get rid of those softs.
I guess, but then you're
like
gonna
they can
go
pit.
Mediums.
Yeah, well they can pit and still be last. I mean, on hard.
That's the thing. And then you're last on hards, and then another person just spun into the chicane. That's Jay.
Goofballs.
Oh, and TTV McChristian.
McChristian. McChicken?
The JoJo, and there we go.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's
trying
find
to get
out me bot.
Trying to get the shit linked out here. To as many people as possible. Damn, we're not pulling viewers like we did yesterday. I don't know why we had so many people watching. Well, Sunday's usually the highest reviewed tier. Oh shit, yeah, probably. Fuck NASCAR. Just have to watch the last 10 laps. It's like with NASCAR, you have to watch the last 10 laps, and then F1 you watch the first 10. Alright, let's get this show on the road, baby. Less incidents than yesterday, hopefully. Alright. Shit's gonna glitch. Alright. What are we waiting on? What are we waiting on?
I think all those people spinning maybe fucked it, but I'm hoping not.
It's probably Cohen, bro.
What do you say?
Because he was the one causing issues yesterday?
Not this again. We just want to start, man.
What the fuck, dude?
I think you just did the formation lap. That's all. We just can't have the formation lap in there.
I don't know. Who's not readying up? Who's not readying up?
Let us know quickly, guys, so that we can figure this out.
Maybe it's you. I don't know. The problem is if you leave, I don't think you... Could you get back in? I'm not the host! Fuck you, Tess!
Is it me? Let me know if this works. If it does work, is it good?
Migrating host. Yeah, it did start.
Okay.
I think.
So then just invite me again.
I can invite you, remember? Maybe you can get back in. I'm not sure. Oh, no, it didn't work. It didn't work. Oh, yeah, it is. The lights just aren't coming on. There we are. 5 red lights for the Mexican GP. And it's lights on, away we go. Fight Me Nobot gets a really good start. Seville Fleur is slotting back behind in second. Jason Osemega got a shocker. He's always had bad starts this season so far. Fight Me Nobot is leading them down to turn 1. We're not going to see 5 wide once again, I don't think. But Seville Fleur is pulling to the outside to try and make a move for the lead here. Mr. Chris Asian following in suit behind. Fight Me Nobot's going to squeeze Seth. Seth's going to send it down the inside, though, but he's going to have to back out of that move. Fight Me Nobot keeps the lead of this race as we head through turn 3 and down towards turn 4 at the back of this straight. NRL Ben looking for a move on Jordan or Snow. Ben been getting passed by 2 cars. He must have had to let them through because of illegal overtake. As they head down into turn 4, Ben is defending from JoJo. And they're going side by side. Into turn 6 and 7. Here goes Ben and JoJo. I think Ben's going to get better traction off the exit, though. It looks like he does. And he keeps P6 in this race for now. Further back, Shomi and Joss the Boss side by side into turn 8. Joss the Boss is holding around the outside of Shahomi. And then Tess and Jay.
Back in, unfortunately.
Oh my gosh.
It doesn't exist, the session anymore.
Well, you can still be like Ted Kravitz. Oh, Flegoma's wrecked. Ooh. Yeah, big wing loss. Yeah, his wing is gone. It's unfortunate. Fight Me Nobot keeps the lead of this race, though, by 8/10. Poor Steak, but can't get back in. Seems like that's like the host, like it's the host issue, too. Solar spun. Mr. Christian's already been got by a second to Seville Fleur, and here comes Jordan DHL. Fast starter here once again, like his teammate last week. The Ferraris make up a lot of positions on the first lap on the Sunday tier so far this season. Jordan trying to go around the outside of Mr. Chris. He's going to try and cut the cutback here. He's on medium compound tires. They're going to give him better grip here. In the early stages, he needs to make moves on these guys. There's a spin further back. JoJo. He's had issues with spins all week. Oh, Jordan tried to hold it around the outside of Mr. Chris, and he couldn't do so. No battles to speak of right now. Fuegamo's into the pits for a nose change. Obviously, he had a lot of wing damage. Seville Fleur has dropped a second to Fight Me Nobot. We'll look at the biggest movers now. Jordan's up 6, Cohen's up 6, Jim's up 7. I mean, that's pretty impressive from those guys. Jay was a big dropper. Same with Tefs. They dropped a lot of positions on that start. And Fight Me Nobot has gapped Seville Fleur by 1.2 seconds. These guys were both in the low 15s in qualifying. It's going to be a close battle here. Doesn't matter, the fight's gapping him. Fight cannot keep the car on the track most of the time. Jordan DHL, 8/10 back for Mr. Chris. Losing a little bit of time. Ooh, was Kevin Cow was sort of spin on the exit of the final corner. And he's not going to pit for a nose change. Not going to pit for a nose change. Ooh, Fred the Red, though. Fred the Red's looking for a move on the gym around the outside of the Super Swede. He's up in a P10. Fred the Red's making moves early in this race. He's on softs, though. And we'll look at the soft runners. Ben's up a few positions. Same with Fred. Actually, Fred dropped position. I gained 4 positions. Same with Ben, who gained 3. So they're making use of those softs. Fuegamo fucked up on the softs. Same with Solar. So it's a risky strategy out here if you want to go for the softs. Mej, 0.3 back from Cohen. See how close. Oh, he fucked up. He spins. Same with Jojo. Jojo is spun on that corner. You think he'd learn after a while and then show. Did we have some reset the track going on there? Yeah, show me reset the track. Gotcha, bitch. Dumbass. You guys really don't understand that. I'll give you a 10-second time penalty for that. Did it not occur to you guys yet? Have I not stated it so many times? And 2 people did it in front of me there, I think. It looked like Jojo did it. It looked like Xiaomi did it. Can people not get that figured out? Jeez. It's pathetic. I will penalize you. I did it to Chris already. He's already got a 2-point penalty points for next race. Fred the Red looking for another move this lap on Spenny Penny. He's going to wait until turn 4 to make the move. Spenny will have DRS though. Look at Fred cutting the corners. Trying to get better traction. He needs to dump the tank here. He needs to get by Spenny this lap and then by Cohen next lap. And he's going to be able to get by Spenny as they head down into turn 4. He's going to the inside of the Alpine. He's pulling down the inside. He's late on the brakes. And Spenny's going to try the cutback, though. He got a really good line there through turn 4. And Fred the Red has spun like he usually does. Jordan DHL's making a move on Mr. Chris. And Professional's trying to sneak through as well for P4. Further up, Prof looking for a move on Mr. Chris Asian. He is 2/10 back. Chris is really struggling for race pace here compared to his quality pace. These guys are way off of Firmino Button. Several Flare though too. Seek with me your damn mic. Keep hearing your fucking echo shit. Alright. Mr. Chris, 3/10 back from Jordan, heading down into turn 1. He's going to pull to the outside. It looks like he has a pretty low downforce setup there. He really pulled up to the back of Jordan very quickly, and he's past Jordan. Jordan's not going to have DRS either, so Professional might be able to come at him, and Jordan didn't get the greatest exit there off of turn 3. Here comes Professional. Inside or outside? He goes to the inside of the Super Swede, and he's promoted himself onto P4, but Jordan's going to try and hold it around the outside. He backs out of that one. And Ben's looking pretty close behind as well. He's going to try and make a move into turn 6. Jordan's going to go deep. Give him the space. Who's going to get the better traction? They make us a little bit of contact. Surprisingly, no spin, though. Good job from them to keep it out of the wall there. Very easy to spin in that sort of situation. Ben could have easily overcorrected, as we've seen some drivers do this weekend at Mexico. We've seen a few drivers overcorrect into the side of another car. Fred the Red's wrecked. Into the wall. And he did not reset the track. Good job. Meanwhile, Spenny Penny. 4/10 back from Cohen. He's getting close to the Dutchman here. 6/10 is a decently big gap, though, to make up on the straightaway. I don't think he's going to be able to do it. But Ben might be able to pull off a move on Jordan. He's pulling to the inside of the Ferrari car. He's got P5 in this race. Jordan is in his rear view now. Or actually, Jordan tried to hold it, but he wasn't able to. Jason Assange is making his way through the field. He's just past Innikelk further back. Professional getting close to Mr. Chris. Turn 4, not able to make the move. Mej, look at Mej. He got pretty close. Solar might make a move on Jojo. Solar's been making some progress after an early spin. He's back up into P15 after being P19 at one point. Oh, Professional's wrecked. I betcha he wrecked maybe at turn 8. Got on the curb and he lost the rear end to the inside of the corner. That's my guess. Because we've seen some guys get on the curb and it unbalances the car, I guess. If you don't practice, you will spin pretty easily. Look at Solar. Really close to JoJo. Into turn 13. Is he going to send it? Like a Smithy move? No, he's not. He's going to wait until the straightaway. JoJo 8/10 back Vinicoke. He needs to stay within that 1 second window. Mej. Look at Mej. In the slipstream of Tess. He's going to pull to the inside. Another DRS overtaking this race. Mej has promoted himself up into P10. And Fred the Red's looking for a move on Kevin Cow for P17 in this race. Kevin Cow looks like he has DRS, as Fred glitches a little bit ahead of him. These guys on the alternate strategy here started on sauce and mediums respectively. Meanwhile, Jason SMJ is about to pounce on Tess, and he sent it down the inside, almost makes contact with Mej. He is very lucky to have not hit Mej there. He had to compensate by pushing Tess a little bit wide, though. Which, I mean, if he didn't, he probably would have wrecked. You could see he turned his wheel to the right just to avoid Mej. He fucking sent it into that bitch. Almost costed him in this race, for sure. Oh, no, Vinicoke. He's a victim of turn 8. Or it's really turn 9, the turn 9 curb. And I think he has damage, judging by how slow he's going. Oh, Jordan's had a spin. A spin there. Wow. That's bizarre. You know that. Huh? How the fuck did that happen? Okay, that didn't make any sense. But JoJo, he's trying to get back at Solar this lap. Solar passed him last lap. Meanwhile, the battle up for the lead. Subwoolfer's getting gat by about 1 to 2 tenths a lap, but he's keeping pace with Fiminobot. If Fiminobot makes a mistake, it's Sev's race to win. And then P3 is too far back to really challenge for the win, I'd say. Here comes JoJo down into turn 1 on Solar. Solar's on softs. JoJo on mediums. JoJo's really close to the back of him. Can he get a better run through turn 3? Not through turn 2, and not through... yeah, Solar got a really good run. And JoJo just can't make the move. Fred the Red, close to Joss the Boss. He's on softs. Joss is on hards. The soft strategy did not work out for Fred this race. Here comes Fred. He's going to pull to the outside of Joss the Boss to head down into turn 4. Joss is going to defend that a little bit, but Fred the Red should have superior grip still over those hard runners. Joss is going to hang it though, around the outside of turn 5 into turn 6. Fred the Red has the better line. Joss is going to hold it though. He's going to get better traction off of the corner, and as we head into turn 8, it's going to be really difficult for Fred to hang around the outside, but he's able to do so. Fucking good ass move from Fred the Red there. Good fucking racing from those two. And we have a full course safety car because Solar wrecked. Nice fucking game. Nice game. Well, at least it makes the race a bit closer, but we didn't need a safety car yet. If we look at the settings, guys, let's look at the settings. And I'm not bullshitting you. We are in reduced safety car, and we've had how many safety cars this season because of spins? Like 3 or 4 now? I mean, damn, it's the driver's responsibility to keep it out of the damn wall every once in a while, and it can't be that difficult. Especially when you're actually focused and trying to race. It should be easy. And Fiminobot lags out. Well, you know, that's great. Maybe you should get better internet. It's happened how many times during the safety car? It's only during the safety cars. So, fight's fucked, I'd say. Mr. Chris Asian, P3. Kevin Cal, Solar, a lot of these guys have made pit stops. That saved Ben. Professional, good deal, I'd say. Good move from them. These guys going on the mediums, it's kind of risky, but they can make it at the end. But your pace won't be great at the end of the race. Not at all. We still have 20 runners. Subwoolfer's pitting off the hards. He's going to go to mediums, I guess. Chris is going to... I guess you have to take the pit stop, right? At this stage. I mean, there's no other way. Because you lose too much time by staying out. Spenny sped. That's another thing that's just going to drive me insane. People just can't stay under their fucking delta. Mej goes to sauce? What the hell is he smoking? Is he expecting another safety car? That's really stupid. Really, really stupid. Now we got, oh, Anakilka stuck a lap down. Oh no. Oh no. He can probably glitch Fight's car. I don't know how this is going to work though. Just take the 5-second penalty to get out of Fight's car, and then the safety car should let him by once everybody catches up. Theoretically. Otherwise, he's fucked. I know you can get past the safety car though at some point. But I think it's when everybody's caught up, and Xiaomi is still almost a lap behind the safety car. Nobody's caught up. Oh, he's been allowed to overtake. Good. Good, good, good. But he got disqualified. But why did he think he could just do that? Fucking dumbass didn't realize you can get past the safety car. It just takes a little bit of luck. You have to wait like until everybody catches up. But I guess he didn't realize that, and he just said, fuck it, I'm just going to get myself disqualified, because, you know, that makes a lot of sense. Whack jobs. Now we just have to wait. Top 4 stayed out. We'll see how that works out. If there's another safety car, they're golden. If there isn't, they're a bit fucked, but they'll still be able to catch by the end. These guys, like Seb Flair, he's in a really good position now, right? I'm not sure if Fight can get back in, but he's got to figure out something with his internet. He lags out every day, I swear. And it's only a him issue. Nobody else is lagging out issue. I mean, we had a few disconnections yesterday, right? Which prompted a restart, more than one. But it hasn't been widespread, it's just been him. He's got to figure it out. I don't know, his new internet obviously isn't working. So, effectively, Seb Flair is in a good position here, right? Because his biggest challenger, still in this race, because Fight's not making it back in, let's be real here, is J707J. And Jay stayed out. I don't think Chris, Ben, Prof, or Spenny can really compete with Seb Flair on Raw Race Base. Only J707J. And Fight, of course, but Fight's fingering his ass, and I don't think he can get back in the lobby because the fucking... I can't invite people. You see this? I can't... It's stupid. I can't invite people, but it's life, I guess. Sometimes you get the short end of the stick. I mean, Fight's got to figure out the Walmart Wi-Fi, though. I keep saying it. Got to do something about the Walmart Wi-Fi. Not sure what he can do, but who knows. Alright. Just waiting. I think Sejiko should be in this lap. Waiting on Xiaomi and Fuegomo now. And Coke's disqualified. Tried to pass the safety car. How did he even get a lap down, though? That's the confusing thing. Right, did he pit? Did he pit when, Oh my gosh, he made another pit stop. This whack job, oh my... What is up with people who know they're about to go a lap down? They fucking pit again, right? Like when they're behind the leader. Why would you go into the pit stop? Why would you make a pit stop immediately once the safety car comes out if you're behind the leader, knowing that's going to be difficult to get your lap back? Use your fucking head. My gosh. Seriously. Don't pit behind the lead. Don't pit when the leader's near you, in fact. Because Fight might have been behind Innikilk on track, but since Innikilk made that pit stop, he came out behind Firmino Bot and Cohen. And he tried to pass him, he got disqualified. So if you're about to be lapped, or if you are lapped, stay out, try and get ahead of the leader, right? Under safety car, and then pit like maybe like 2 laps into the safety car, right? Once you're like ahead enough that you can make a pit stop without being lapped. Otherwise, you're butt fucked. Use your fucking head. It's simple. Fight's AR car will lead the field back to green, so it's going to maintain a pretty minimum speed here. Cohen just needs to be careful not to get inside of it and then fuck everything up. But it seems like he wants to fucking finger its asshole. Get off his ass. It's going to fucking stop the car, you dipshit. Fucking get away from it. My gosh. Brain dead Dutchy. Alright. Somebody's wrecked. Or these two were overtaking each other before the line. Cohen's made a move on Fight. Fight can't get back into the lobby. Jay Son of SMJ's getting pressured by Tess as we head down into turn 1. Mr. Chris Asian looking for a move on Seb Flare. It's about to be 3 wide action here. Enro Ben's looking for a way by Mr. Chris and Seb Flare as they head down into turn 1. Fight Me Now bot's getting passed by a lot of people. Obviously, these AI cars not going to be very quick. Chris is not able to get ahead. He actually got ahead of Seb Flare. Jason SMJ 2/10 back from Cohen now. Top 4 in this race. Still need to make a pit stop if you just tuned in now. As they head into turn 4. Spenny Penny making a move on Mej. Mej is on soft, Spenny on mediums. Mej needs to stay ahead of Spenny, and I'm surprised he hasn't made up some positions here. Currently we got Tess and Mr. Chris going side by side. They've been gapped actually by Jason SMJ about a second now. Tess is being passed by people. He's on older hards. They're not doing him well here in this race. This is really chaotic, and the fucking Fights car keeps falling down the grid, and I'm thinking that people are overtaking him, but they aren't. Here comes Mej. Down the inside or the outside at turn 13. Not going to be able to make the move on Professional. Jordan DHL getting by Fight Slap car. Well, then, that's your internet. I'm pretty sure, Fight. Jay, 5/10 back from Cohen. Cohen is actually gapping him a little bit. Cohen had some good speed with the default setup yesterday. I wouldn't be surprised if he still contends for the win today, considering that he'll be on fresher tires at the end compared to Sev. Sev might make another pit stop and go softs. He very well could. Ben making a move on Tess. Professional defending from Mej now as we head down into turn 1. And then you got Jim Mullen looking for a move on Jordan DHL here as well. Meanwhile, Joss is passing Fight Slap car. We got really close gaps, but no battles right now, actually. Could see a spin here, though, pretty soon. Somebody's gonna run into the back of somebody. Mej is looking for a way by Professional for like the 50th time. And now he should have better traction off of this corner. Professional's on hards. Mej is on softs. Prof's gonna defend this. Surprisingly. I would just let him by because you're just gonna hold yourself up. Mej can pass other cars and make it easier for you, if you really think about it. He wants to defend the position. I mean, Mej ain't going to the end of the race. I know that. He'll probably go to mediums. Solar and Joss the Boss. Joss the Boss has made the move on Solar for P14 in this race. But we have to head up to J7, I think. Yeah, 3/10 back. Activating the ERS. He's got 20% of battery left. Both these guys have no battery left. They're fucked. Really badly. Several Flare has a time pony. Same with Chris, Ben, Tess. Into turn 1, Jason's not going to make a move just yet. Oh, he forces his way through like a jackass. Damn, Jay. Smoking some good shit there. As Mr. Chris is going to try and make a move now on Jason SMJ. Will he pass both these cars that they head down into turn 4? I really can't fucking see because of the tire graphic, damn it. Mr. Chris making a move. Cohen goes wide. This is all sorts of shit show right now. Cohen's dropped 3 positions. Oh, it's lag. Or, whoa, the lobby is very unstable. It's tweaking. Chris has got the lead of this race though on mediums. He can go to the end.
How's the race going?
We had a safety car for a person spinning. But it's backed up the pack, and it's made it interesting the rest of the way. It's going to be really close.
Nice.
Sev had a bad restart, so he's got to pass Chris for the win now. And then you got J7, Cohen, Tess. They're all going to be pitting for mediums in like 10 laps, and they'll be flying through the field. Spenny making a move on Tess around the final corner. Spenny on fresh mediums. But we have to go back up to Seville Flare, who's just made a move on Jason SMJ for P2 in this race. And now he has to charge down on Chris. Look at the time penalties. Sev's got a 5-second time penalty for speeding. Chris has got a 3-second time penalty for warnings to watch out for. Spenny just made a move on Jordan DHL, and then you got Solar and JoJo. Solar's made another move in this race. He's up into P13.
Oh, good stuff.
Yeah. JoJo, defending from Joss the Boss. Being a little bit squirrely there. To the outside. At turn 4. Joss just hung it around the outside. Damn. Good fucking move from Joss the Boss.
Joss the Boss.
How much is the delay on YouTube? If you want to,
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother.
All right.
That's why I literally am just chilling. Or else I would have kept going, but hey, there's no way. I just realized Austin Cindric is Tim Cindric's son. I didn't know that. That was random fact. I think random fact makes sense.
All right, Sev's into the DRS of Mr. Chris. 5/10 back, 4/10 back. Goes another 3/10 back. Either he's dumping the DRS or Mr. Chris is running so much downforce, he's a fucking Ferrari. Ben and Cohen. Ben's gone past Cohen. Sev's not gonna make a move. We'll go back to Mej. Mej cutting down Cohen is on hold hards. To the outside, turn 4. Fuegamal crashed on the straight, or at least exiting the corner onto the front straight. Your mic has a nasty fucking... I don't know what to call it. Yeah, it is the AC.
It's the AC, my boy. It's the AC.
Alright. Mej looking for a way by Cohen. And Sev's 7/10 back, but he's going to gain all that time. Let's look at the top speeds here, guys. DRS for Sev LaFleur, 203, 204. Meanwhile, Mr. Chris is at 197. He's 10 miles per hour slower in a straight line by the end of the straight. Sev LaFleur is a lot quicker here. He's got a bit of the gearing glitch, I guess, too. Mr. Chris loses it on the fucking exit. Sev LaFleur is going to sneak through for the lead, guys, but he has to gap Chris Asian by 2 seconds to win this race. Right? Because he's got that 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Meanwhile, Mej needs to get by Cohen. Cohen's on old hards. But Mej's softs are going to fall off pretty soon, guys. That'd be my guess, because they only do about 10 or 11 laps, and then they're in puncture territory. I'm surprised he's keeping up with these guys, to be honest. He's going to go to the mediums. That's what Jay, Cohen, and Tess will do as well. They'll go to mediums, would be my guess. And they'll be flying through the field, right? They'll be about 10 seconds back of the guys in the top 10 once they pit, but they'll be flying up to the back of them by the end of this race. Don't count them out for a potential win. Consider, like, Jay has a good chance of the win here still. He's just got to pit probably in 2 or 3 laps. Go to the mediums, go to the end. And he'll be in contention. I would be shocked if... I don't think Sev should pit for Sauce, but he might. Same with Chris. He's not out of contention here, guys. Meanwhile, Tess and Jordan DHL. Jordan DHL defended as much as possible there. Tess is through for P9, though. Here comes Jim 111 sending it down the inside. The super sweet on a super Swede. Jim had to back out of that one. And then you got Fred the Red looking for a way by as well. And iSolar. This is a huge tussle. Further up, Mej pulling to the inside of Cohen. Can't pull off the move. Into turn 4. Can he get better traction out of turn 4? No, he can't. Mr. Chris still keeping it in within about 7 tenths. He'll begin DRS next lap as well. He's quicker in this middle sector because he's running higher downforce. For sure, I think he is. Definitely. Fuegamal's pit. He's pitting for mediums to go to the end. He might be lapped, though, pretty soon. He has to watch out for that. Look at Mej. He's going to send it. Yep, he does. Sends it on Cohen into the hairpin in the stadium section. Cohen's going to leave him the space, though. Mej might still get a time penalty or a warning for that. I'm not sure. Because I think he went over the white line. I'm not sure, but he's going to have DRS on Cohen. He set him up well for the actual move on the front straight. He was just setting him up, playing with him a little bit. And he's gotten P5, but he's going to have to make a pit stop. Both of them are making a pit stop, so that was an effective battle for track position in this race. WSR's making a move on Cohen as well. Cohen got really butt-fucked there. And 007, he can't make a move on Mej. Mej has got some clear now with the sauce, which should be gassed by now. I wish I could see the tire wear, but I really can't, I don't think. Meanwhile, Spenny just made a move on Cohen as well. He is ahead of the Red Bull. Solar and Fred the Red going side by side. Solar's had some decent race pace here, guys. He hasn't done a bad job. He's keeping with this pack of drivers. This huge DRS train that starts with Ben and goes all the way back to Fred the Red and P13. That's 10 drivers in a DRS train here. And it's been 6 or 7 laps since the safety car came in. Look at Tess, though. Cohen's tires are really starting to fall off. He's struggling here. He had good pace on the restart, and then he's just dropped like a rock. He was ahead of J707J for a while. Then got passed by Ben, Mej, Prof, and Spenny in the past 5 or 6 laps. It's not been good for him. Solar and Fred the Red. Solar's keeping ahead. Fred must have sent it into the hairpin. Further up, yep, Cohen is pitting, same with Tess. They're pitting this lap. J707J should have pit this lap. He has to pit next lap. If he goes to the softs, he's the biggest idiot in the fucking world. Mr. Chris Asian still holding a good position in this race. He's just got to stay within that 2-second window to win this race. If you look at the penalties now, look at it. Take a look. Chris is doing a good job here. And I bet you Seb picks up a time penalty at some point. It's very difficult not to at this track. Look at Solar, though. We're going to have to go back to these guys. Pulling to the outside. At turn 4. He's going to do a cutback. Oh, yeah, he's setting him up. He might be able to make the move here if he times this. Oh, he didn't time it right. He got close, though, to making a move, but he just didn't time right. And Tess actually jumped Cohen on pit exit. They're both on mediums. Yeah. Meanwhile, Mr. Chris, 8/10 back now. Seb is just starting to stretch it out now. Chris has got to be cautious here, guys, or else he will lose the DRS. He might have just lost it there. Lost 3/10 in that final sector. Joss, the boss, has had a spin, a big spin. Dropped him down 5 or 6 positions in this race. We have 15 laps remaining. And Jason SMJ's pitting. I told you he'd pit. Good decision from him. He's going to go to mediums, and he'll drop down to about where Kevin Cal is. But he'll be on fresh tires. He'll be flying through the field. He still has a chance of this win. He's just got to get within 5 seconds of 7, 3 seconds of Mr. Chris, because he doesn't have a time penalty yet in this race. But he's got to pass a lot of cars too. Let's keep it real. I'm surprised Mej hasn't pit yet. I'm really surprised about that. Josh the Boss spun into the pit lane, I think. Mej does not have good straight line speed. Fred the Red must have gone past by Solar. Cohen and Tess. Battle of the 2 guys on mediums. Cohen's gone ahead. Easily as they've done the turn ones. Cohen's got good pace on fresh tires. Tess goes really late, almost ran into the back room, but good driving not to. And Josh went for softs. I mean, I guess Mej is proving you can do it, but your grip ain't going to be good at the end of the race. I'll tell you that. It's going to be rough. But you can do it if you want to take that gamble. Yeah, Mr. Chris is gapped for sure now. No DRS for him. Ooh, somebody's wrecked. Fuego? My boy Fuego off into the wall. Wrong direction. Let's hope he can get into the right direction. He's waiting. I think he should ghost anyway, but it's right for him to wait. Mej is pitting finally. That frees up 007 Professional to chase down Ben. Now, will these guys in the medium start to run out of tire life here? They very well could, and Prof, he just needs to make up around 8 seconds here to win this race. He's just made a move on Ben. He's going to have clear air now. Prof's still in contention here, guys. Well, look at Jay. How far is Jay off the lead? 28 seconds, that's a big gap to make up. Let's be real. But Prof, 11 seconds on hards that are going to start to take over the mediums here. The mediums fall off a good bit, like pretty directly. This is the point where they start to fall to shit. Like, I don't know how Mej did 13, 14 laps on the softs, to be honest. So, I mean, we'll see what happens. See if Prof starts eating into this gap. Is he? I mean, it's stable right now, but at a certain point, we're in the crossover phase, right? As Chris has just lost a second, so that DRS was helping him a lot, or maybe he's just given up, I don't know. Jordan DHL is in the wrong direction. With maybe wing damage? I don't know. I can't tell. Jason07J looking for a move on JoJo. Jordan DHL's in free position. Here he goes down the inside of JoJo into turn 13. Oh, he's going to pick up a time penalty. Yeah, he picked up a time penalty. That's fucked him up really badly. I don't think he'll catch up to the leader anyway, though. It'd be very difficult for him to do that. Tess and Cohen. That'll be interesting to watch. Mej, with no time penalties, he could get a top 5 here. I think Jay will get a top 5. Fuego Mala's called it quits in the pits. Meanwhile, Sev 2.3 ahead of Chris. He just needed to gap him, and then Chris is losing big time now. Joss the boss, another wreck. Get it pointed in the right direction before the leaders get here, brother. Spenny, 4/10 back from Ben. Ben's been gapped a little bit by Prof. 1.4 already. Prof is not closing in on Mr. Chris. He's running the same pace. Joss is retired, on track. Like, fully on track? Or what the hell was he doing? What a wild motherfucker. You're telling me he crashed into the wall? Where'd he crash? I don't know if he retired intentionally or if he just called it quits. Like, he pressed retire button. It didn't cause a safety car, though. I don't know. I don't like people doing that. It looks intentional. Shit, I don't know. I would have been pissed if that caused a safety car, though, I tell you. Oh, we gotta go to Spenny. Look at Spenny. 3/10 back from Ben. Showing really good pace in this race, but he's got 11 seconds of time penalties. It's gonna cost him here. Show me too. Close to making a move. Almost. And then Jordan really close as well. And Kevin Cow. Damn, everybody's close. Will Tess make a move? No, nobody's making a move because they're a bunch of bitches. Oh, Tess gonna hold around the outside though, on Cohen. Oh my god, a warning there. Cohen held it around the outside though. Look at that fucking traction difference. Cohen set him up well. Tess is gonna stall the DRS and he's gonna pull to the inside of Cohen. Into turn 4. Tess is gonna try the cutback and he's just gonna try and hold it. Cohen leaves a space. Tess gets the better run on the outside. Cohen's gonna have the inside for this corner. They make contact. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Who backs out first? Who backs out first? It's going to be Tess. Spenny, 6/10 back. We'll look at his ERS. 40%. Ben has 0. Spenny's dumping the tank here to get by. Closing the 4/10. He doesn't have the greatest straight line speed, though, if I'm being honest. Ben's got a pretty topsy-turvy setup here. And Prof is not gaining on our leaders right now. So I don't think he's going to have a chance at winning this thing. He'd have to make up a lot of time on Sev. Will Spenny make a move? Nah, Spenny just has no straight line speed, effectively. Tess has good straight line speed, and he's going to be challenging Cohen again. These guys are catching up to Kevin. He's on older hards. Damn, Chris losing that DRS kind of fucked this race, if we're being real. Kind of fucked it. And Jay getting into time penalty. Even though Jay wasn't going to catch the leaders anyway. I don't know why he didn't pit. Kevin Cow just got passed by 2 drivers. Oh, and he spins. Lost it on the curb. Look at Jordan. Challenging JoJo, 2 super Swedes. Actually, we got 4 super Swedes in the lobby today, don't we? I said 3 earlier. I'm sorry, I made a mistake. Spenny's pitting. Same as Solar. Why are these guys pitting? Softs aren't going to make up 28 seconds or so of race time. No way in hell. You guys are smoking some good shit. Seriously. Softs are a rough tire on this game, man. They're not good. And these guys just lost track position. Awful decision, if I'm being honest. Look at Mej and JoJo and Captain Jordan DHL. Mej trying to get by his teammate. 2 Ferraris, P8 and P9 in this race. Bit lower than I expected, to be honest. Sev's just picked up another time penalty. So Chris Asian has 1.7 seconds to play with. I mean, Sev gapped him up to 2.5 very quickly, but since then it's been quite close. Like, Sev's only gapped him by about a second in the last 5 laps. And Chris is starting to close back in here. Huh. This isn't over, guys. Not at all. Chris doesn't have good straight line speed though. That's the problem. He's losing too much time, and then he can't make up enough time in the corners. I mean, Fred the Red wrecked, daily occurrence. And are you that retarded? If that causes a safety car, you're a fucking idiot, bro. I just lost brain cells watching that. I really did. Let's just pretend that never happened, guys. Let's just pretend that never happened. Goofy ass. Alright, look at the two Ferraris. Are they gonna wreck? I wouldn't be shocked, because Ferrari gonna Ferrari, right? I mean, they made it clean there, though. Jim's on fresh sauce. I just noticed that. He jumped Solar Spenny. Wow. Jim actually played this perfectly. And he's about to make a move on Cohen, who's been gapped by Tess. He's out of ERS and he's still activating overtake. He's only hitting 190. That's rough. Cohen's going to defend this position. I don't really see why. You're just going to lose time to the guys ahead. And then Jim doesn't have a time penalty either, so you're not really contending for position here. Damn, what the fuck? Why are the gaps so big? I swear, this shit gets so fucking, like, spread out. Shit sucks. You know that? And Cohen and Jim, Cohen just needs to let him by here, finally. I don't need to fight Jim. Jim's on fresher tires. He's not gonna... You could just leech off his DRS for a lap or two, but he'll probably try and make a move into turn one for some reason. They lost like a second and a half to test that lap just by doing that shit. Which is really pointless. Solar's just at the fastest lap of the race. In P13, he won't get that point. Tess is making a move on JoJo. Now, how far up can Jim, Solar, Spenny get here? I mean, you gotta think it's gonna be... maybe up to like Xiaomi. Ben's fucked up. Yeah, Ben's fucked up a good deal. Jay, how far is Jay off the lead? 24 seconds? As oh, Several Flair's wrecked! He's wrecked and that's a safety car! Oh my gosh. That's a change of events, guys. Sev actually, he fucked himself either way. He's gonna serve the 5-second time penalty. Yeah, he actually, Sev's a fucking genius. You know that? Sev's a fucking genius, guys. Everybody's got a pit here. Except maybe Solar and Spenny, but Sev's a fucking genius. He wasn't gonna gap Mr. Chris, so he spins out so he can serve his time penalty that he got from speeding. That's next level thinking. I don't think that's what happened, but I would have done that. You can't say you wrecked intentionally. J7 stays out. He's smoking a good bit. That's a bad decision. Bad decision, I tell you. Not a good decision at all. Everybody has to pit here. Damn, you guys are fucking whack. Mesh doesn't have fresh softs, but the idea is you should pit. It makes the most sense. I'm eating my steak here while I wait. Just gotta clean it off. Fuck. It's cold now though, shit. Let's get the steak. Jin stays out. Same with the two Haas boys. Everybody else is in. So Sev has been gapped by two cars between him and Chris, whom he needs to pass. Well, with no time penalties. All these guys got 3 seconds around him. He just has to stay within 3 seconds of Chris. It's possible. Sauce won't be... They'll be quicker for sure, but... that much quicker? I don't know. He's just got to hold off Sev. And if Sev gets close to him, just let him by, actually. But if you can't, hold him off. For the first lap or two. And then he's in a really good position. I think Jay can still... Jay's got the raw pace. I don't think Mesh has the raw pace to stay with Jay. But this has turned into a really interesting finish here. I'd say anybody in the top 7 can win this if it's chaotic, right? I mean, we'll look at penalties once again. I mean, Solar's effectively out of it. Same with Ben. They can't win. Show Me's out of it. Jim can still win this. Mej can still win it. Sev, Prof, Jay, Son of 7J, Mr. Chris. They can all win it, right? 6 guys. You got some guys with 3 seconds further back. Like Jordan, Tess, Jojo, not Jojo, Fred. They could contend for podiums. Definitely possible. Citra might come in the slap, though. It's going to be tight. Motherfucker, I'm showing tires. What the fuck do you mean? Show tires. Goofy ass. Ooh, fucking my throat hurts. And that's with co-commentary the past 2 days. I already felt it, like, it was stretchy as shit before today. Alright, you guys seen the tires? I'm gonna fucking turn them off. Right now. Seriously. We don't need all that fucking shit on the screen. I want to be able to see what the hell's going on. Chris is back in the pack up. Like my cock, Babaluba. Alright, Chris is in a great position to win this race still. He's got 2 people in between himself and Sev. Hope for good old racing, but it's going to be a shit show. 5-lap sprint, baby, and we're underway. Mr. Chris has got a good start. Mej had a bad start. Not what he needed. Ben is getting by Prof, or is Prof trying to pass Ben? I'm not too sure. Prof got a bad start, I think. Sev's making a move on Mej. Mej is not going to put up a fight as they're down into turn 1. Or he might not just be able to. Jim's making a move on Prof. They're going 3 wide. Jim backed out of it. Solar's trying to send it around the outside of Prof now. Side by side. Solar's going to do the cutback. Somebody spun in the background. It might have been Shahomi. Yeah, it was Shahomi. Yeah, Shahomi and Spenny and Tess, I think. They're dropping out positions, but Solar's trying to make a move on Prof. Into turn 4, he sends it down the inside. Prof is going to try the cutback. He didn't, actually. And several players put himself in a decent position here to win this race still. He's just got to get past 2 people now. Mej is not going to stay within 3 seconds with the pace he's showing. More yellows. That's for Tess. He's way off now. Jim, with no penalties, still can contend for a podium here. He's on slightly older softs, though. Jay's been gapped by 1.5 already. Wow. I thought he was going to be able to keep up with Chris. But I think he made the wrong decision. Jeez. Alright. Spenny and Fred. Side by side through the stadium section. Fred the Red's got the move on Spenny. Spenny and Shomi dropped right to the back of the field on that restart. Tess is still being a dumbass. Look at Jay weaving, trying to keep ahead of Sev. Sev's going to pass him next lap at DRS, and then he'll have 3 laps to catch up to Chris. It all depends on the gap Chris can build here in this next lap to the 2 guys behind him. Really does. Prof fucked himself on that restart really badly. Mej, he is 3 seconds off the lead now, so he's not going to win this. 3.6. Jordan DHL making a move on Jojo. Tess is retired. It's just retarded because you can get points for your team and you have 4 laps left. There is a rule in there, man, that I can remove you guys if you keep retiring intentionally in the pits. Like, there's a certain limit you can do. Don't want to use those up so much. I tell you. It's a bad idea. Well, just finish the race. You get points. It makes no sense to retire now after you've done 30 fucking laps. Have some fucking dignity, you bastard. Alright, Sev's gonna have DRS here. No, he won't. No, he won't. Didn't come out in time. Yeah, Tess, you see the dilemma you created? There's a fucking car going down the straightaway that's going to be in the way of these guys in the racing line heading down into turn 1. That's why you don't fucking retire with 3 laps to go right after a safety car restart, you dumb fucking asshole. Like, look at this shit, man. This is dangerous. Why the fuck would you retire? Several flares trying to make move on Jay. Somebody's going to hit the I car. It's very dangerous. It's in the racing line. You shouldn't have retired. End of fucking story. It's dangerous. Sebo Flare was not able to pass Jay. Looks like... It doesn't matter. You know it's going to come on the fucking track, don't you? Jason Assam just got a time penalty because of that, right? Yeah, good job, Tess. Fucking sore loser. Like a lot of other people. Oh, I retire the pits with 3 laps to go because my race didn't go well. Wah. Damn it, Jay's gonna lose positions because of that. Now I have to fucking remove the penalty. It's a whole fucking shebang. Subwoofer going around the outside of Jay's got the position. Sev, he needs to make up 3 seconds on Chris now. And Jay's fucked it up. And Mej. Bunch of crackheads out there. And now, Professional has a podium back in the bag. Jim lost a few positions. And he's got Mej to contend with now. Who's spun there as well. You see what you did to Jay, man? You fucking stressed that guy out, and now he fucked up. He's got the legal overtake. I bet you that's what happened. Yeah, Solar's making a move on Jay. He's gone by him. And we got all sorts of chaos heading down into turn 1. Xiaomi looking for a move on Fred the Red. Then further up, we got the 2 Ferraris battling. I don't know who to go on board with here. They're all so closely separated right now. We got 1.5 laps left in this race. Is going to win this race, guys. Barring he doesn't pick up another time penalty. Wow. Oh no, Jim's wrecked. Jim had no time penalties too. Oh, that fucking sucks. He could have gone P4 easily. Wow. Same with Mej. He fucked up. Oh, Several Fleur just had an incident too. Sav is going to drop a few positions. Now Ben could get on the podium. That's a twist and turn of events. Tess is dumber than Isasko's goats. Why aren't Isasko's goats in the fucking... the sacrificial offering? Jay. Look at Jay. Send it, bitch. Oh yeah, send that bitch down the inside, baby. Side by side through 1, 2, and 3. Oh, and these guys are retarded. Turning into each other and shit. It's the last lap of the race, man. Tensions are broiling out here. We got 2 Ferraris trying to make moves. Mej to the outside of Jay. Mej will get on maybe the podium right now. It's going to be tight, even with that spin. Actually, yeah, he's going to be close. Jordan DHL, he'll be up there too. But we're going to have to head back up to our leader here, I think. Cohen, I think, is maybe wrecked. I don't know. Something's happened to Cohen. Solar's picked up another time penalty. He'll be dropping outside the top 10. He'll still get points, though, but it's not going to be as much. Here comes Chris. Most surprising winner so far this season for sure, Chris. I didn't expect this out of him after Brazil, but he's shown he has really good pace around this track. He comes around the final corner. He's taken advantage of other people's unfortunate events, and he takes the fucking win. He's a championship contender now, essentially, because Fight Me Now Bot can't stay in the race. Prof jumps Ben on time penalty. Steph does not. And then Mej got a podium. He might be he's going to be the championship leader easily. Mej takes the championship lead here. Either him or Prof. It's going to be tight. It might be tied, though. Several flare wrecked on the line, and then shit happened after. I don't know who placed where. We'll find out. Good job to Chris on winning this race today, ladies and gentlemen. It was a solid race. Less incidents than yesterday. The Sunday and Friday tiers proved to put on a good show, but the Saturday tier is full of a bunch of whack jobs, if we're being honest. Till next time, signing off, Flip Up Fish. Be safe. Have a good night. Peace out.